this Wednesday night with another edition of, well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Highsmith in at the 4.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Rozier. From deep three-point land. Schroeder with a rebound. Screen by Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Schroeder against Adebayo. On the attack, Schroeder. And that one good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Here's the pick. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Butler hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Schroeder. The kick out to Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Johnson's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hero left side. And stolen by Bridges. And he makes it on the layup.
Pushing the pace, Bridges stays ahead of the fast break.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Claxton with it. Here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The shot's good.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Bridges passes to Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Takes it inside. Richard, you gotta love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that. I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Rozier against Simmons. Rozier outside. Pass to Highsmith. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Johnson with a bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And now the Nets on the break. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. 1:11 left in the first quarter here. Here's Butler. The rebound by Simmons.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Boy, I like like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Highsmith. Can they get it? On target from range.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Simmons against Rozier, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. But Terry Rozier picks one up. The first one falls.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 13. Pass to Adebayo. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Misses the three. Simmons up top. Outside Finney-Smith. For three, Bridges. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Delon Wright. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Shot clock at 2. Offensive board. Outside for Butler. For 3. No luck on that one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. B.A.?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Highsmith. He shoots. Miami, no good that time either. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Simmons stays strong and gets the N1 chance.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Johnson, and it's Walker in for Thomas. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, B.A. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work. At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Hero outside. Lets it fly. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons against Wright. Here's Clowney. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Bates-Diop. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Butler. Butler with emphasis.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Heat.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Adebayo from long range. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Butler against Bridges. There's the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Highsmith passes to Hero. Now Adebayo. Inside. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Adebayo. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Adebayo finds Butler. The 3 is up. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. The kick out to Walker. Here's Bates Diop. He takes it in. Now Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts up a 3. Again the miss by Bridges. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's an 18-point game.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Bridges with room to shoot. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Walker the off guard, and Bridges the small forward. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Johnson finds Schroeder. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Wright. Claxton with a rebound. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Right, the pass to Jaquez. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Jaquez, the pass to Wright. And here's Martin. Back to Wright. Martin outside. Outside Love. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Johnson for 3. Love grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Schroeder against Richardson. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. The three ball. Hits the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
To end the run. Counted from distance.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. And he drives in. Out to Schroeder. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Here's Martin. Misses off the right iron. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Love for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Fires the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This is how lethal a scorer Johnson can be. Keep feeding that beast.
Here's Martin. Drills it from deep. Martin's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Right against Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Outside Schroeder. Here's Walker. Miami grabs the miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Martin takes it in. Over to the wing. Right outside. Fires for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Schroeder passes to Walker. Back to Schroeder. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page? Woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th quarter. Josh Richardson out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. Here's Love. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
You cannot let Kevin Love get position like that. He is too good on the glass.
Pass to Clowney. 3-pointer. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Here's Thomas. It's Bridges on the wing. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Right, the pass to Jaquez. Tries it from the top of the key. Smith with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith.
Just look at the achievements of Kevin Love, NBA champion, all-star selections, multiple all-NBA teams. He's in the middle of a Hall of Fame career.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Wright. That shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Smith passes to Bridges. Back to Smith. It's good.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Wright. Defense right on him.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
They need this. Martin, the pass to Jaquez. It's Wright on the wing. For 3. Buries it from 3. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The shot comes out.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
The offensive rebound. Jaquez, the pass to Love. To the inside. And down it goes. 2 points.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Back to Thomas. And he converts the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Jaquez. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. Spins. It's Thomas on the wing. Smith inside. Pounded by Wright. Back to Smith. Here's Clowney. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've
Don't expect it. Ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Zach LaVine. White is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. The pass to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Offensive rebound, out to DeRozan. A second chance effort, driving inside. And the layup is up and in. DeRozan's got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson for three. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. With the drive, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith's length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
NCAA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Schroeder. Shoots over White. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, LaVine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's LaVine on the assist by White.
Well, few will be able to match up with LaVine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
White against Schroeder. Back to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Johnson in the corner. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Schroeder outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
LaVine against Johnson. Kick out to LaVine. Back to DeRozan. Shoots the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pick by Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. Here's Caruso. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Claxton going inside. Here's Finney Smith. A miss that time would have put him up. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Rosen dishes to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 6 points for Zach LaVine.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. You get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Bridges against LaVine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
But you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Brooklyn making some changes. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Nice shot from the wing. DeRozan's got his second basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Outside, Simmons. He takes it in, kicks it out to Johnson. Gets it off. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Johnson. Chicago making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them. Yeah,
and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. Then it's White, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's LaVine, and at the 3, the small forward. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Here's DeRozan. This one for 3. And there's LaVine on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Bates-Diop on the wing. Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on DeRozan. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention. But some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play. DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
No good from Simmons. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Bridges against LaVine, and White kicks to Caruso. Out to White. LaVine against Walker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, and his ability to score the basketball.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Drummond up top. Back to LaVine. Drummond sets the screen for LaVine. Out to DeRozan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons.
Now, into the lineup for your next Number 17, Dennis.
Nets trail by 3. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, that jump shot is looking a bit more lethal nowadays. Dennis Schroeder has put a ton of work into that.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Drummond in the post. Defended by Bridges. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
Chicago making a switch here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Javonte Green comes in for Zach LaVine. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. So it's Chicago now after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. And Drummond kicks to Williams. Back to Drummond. Second chance shot. Count the basket.
Andre Drummond.
And the Bulls lead by 2.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Back to Schroeder. Bridges outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Nets. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside Williams. Back to Ball. Williams a screen on Schroeder. Ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Schroeder. He's got 9. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Bridges outside. Pass to Bates Diop. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The kick out to Williams. Williams sends a screen for Ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitutions on the court.
Now here's Schroeder. Shoots over Ball. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Bulls. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For your arena entertainment.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. So that's who Kevin Ollie starts the second half with. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ben Simmons. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Dish now to DeRozan. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And the Nets with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Back to Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. From past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Pass to Vucevic. Green against Simmons. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Clock at 4. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn.
For your next, number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Johnson. Pass to Clowney. There's a screen. Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's Johnson. He has 7. Finney-Smith finds Thomas. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Green. Ball with it. Outguarded by Simmons. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, DeMar his foot on the gas pedal, and this team will make sure they keep feeding him because he is really in rhythm.
And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Ben Simmons. Passes it to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Ball.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it's Vucevic missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. For 3. And the Nets miss again. Chicago leading. Green bounce pass. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan a screen on Schroeder. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen for DeRozan. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Dosunmu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Claxton the pass to Watford. Over in the corner, Claxton.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
And
Let's go.
we've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in a two-guard. Here's LaVine after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. LaVine. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nobody near Schroeder drains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Okay, he's going to put on a clinic at the offensive end. Dennis Schroeder challenging this defense right now. So crafty.
Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago trailing. Here's LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest. LaVine has got a creative streak.
Schroeder outside. They get it back. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's LaVine. Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Passes to Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. The pass to Finney Smith. Now Claxton. To the wing right side. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. LaVine inside the three-point line. And right on target with the swish. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pulls up on the wing. Claxton no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It's good. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Thomas. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in for Torrey Craig. Here's DeRozan. Goes back up. It's blocked. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Pass to Dosunmu. Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Dosunmu's shot is up.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
White against Bridges. A shake. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. DeRozan surveying the D. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Now, here's Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Bridges.
Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Dostum. And he is unable to get the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Right the pass to Drummond. DeRozan with the screen for Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond. Oh, he can't jam it home. Bridges outside. Yes!
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Levine wide open. Can't knock in the three. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
The teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday, and you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help the team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Alex Caruso is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the small forward position.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Pass to Adebayo. Going inside. Outside for Butler. Caruso against Hero. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game. Caruso, pass to Ball. DeRozan, a screen on Adebayo to the middle. Back to Vucevic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Whether it's off the pick and pop or just spotting up, the stats show that Vooch is lights out on catch and shoot jumpers.
Now here's Hero. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, some guys tend to shrink in big moments. Tyler Hero, not one of those guys, Steve.
He believes in himself, and this team believes in him. Whether it's a timely three, drive to the bucket, draw and dish, Tyler Hero makes winning plays. If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Here's Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Rozier against Ball. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Picked by Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They set the screen. Here's Butler. Zach LaVine clears it away. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. DeRozan passes to Caruso. DeRozan, a screen on Hero. Kicks it to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Hero outside. Driving inside. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Driving to the basket. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Butler, a screen on Ball. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading. Ball left side. Shot is up. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hero left side. Adebayo in the post, working on Vucevic. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop the drought, another miss. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Levine for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Butler. There's a screen. Here's Jaquez. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
The Bulls with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Rozier, and he makes it on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, Caruso. Vucevic, a screen on Hero.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking it.
It's all tied in Miami. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Jaquez hit at the three. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Hero from way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Takes one from 10 feet. Williams misses. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Dosunmu. Drummond, the screen on Butler. Dosunmu for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Butler outside. He's off on that one. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Back to Dosunmu from the arc. And Rozier pulls it down. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. Butler can't get that one to fall. Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside, Green. Williams on the wing. Outside, Green. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Adebayo finds Butler. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Rozier with a merciless dribble move.
Drummond, the screen on Hero. Dosunmu for 3. And Drummond with the jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Rozier from outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Javonte Green picks one up.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
BA, heart and the way he competes out there, it is infectious. Jimmy challenges his teammates to raise their level of effort. And coaches, they love Jimmy Butler. A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
When Jimmy takes a three, you know he's feeling it. He's usually pretty picky from out there.
Williams with the screen. Here's Dosunmu. There's the drive. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is how you win possessions. Bam Adebayo fighting through the foul.
And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
Got a piece of it. Drummond with the screen. Dosunmu for three. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got 15 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Back to right. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by one.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Dosunmu. Outside, Green. Pass to White. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Highsmith. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Heat up one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
30. Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Chicago has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 spot. Here's White. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Heat with the lead. And here's Wright from the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Outside for Love. Right outside. Love, a screen on White. Right, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
B.A., kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
DeRozan, a screen on Right. Here's White. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Beautiful mechanics by Kobe White. He will become more and more consistent with this jumper.
Oh, that's good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
LaVine against Martin. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. And the 3 off target. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Left side Richardson. Now Martin. Still without a bucket. Clock at 4. No good from outside. On the wing, LaVine. He's guarded by Martin. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
right against White. Outside Richardson. Pass to Martin. Love for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown. Caruso's got 6 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes that player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's DeRozan. And that one's long. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Richardson, the pass to Highsmith. Knocked away. DeRozan outside. From deep. Outside White. DeRozan, a screen on right. White for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Right outside. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's DeRozan. Look at DeRozan off the bounce.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
Right up top. He's guarded by White. Pass to Highsmith. Launches it. It's hauled in by White. Caruso finds DeRozan. Vucevic against Love. Caruso, right side. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one, and not so fast.
The previous play is under.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Heat out in front, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Jaquez in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Out to the right wing. Here's Terry. Ball looks over the floor. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. 3-point lead. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Butler. Lets it fly. Chicago grabs the miss. The swim move for 3. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. That three's off the mark. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Terry. With the drive, Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Rozier from outside, drops in the three. And it's an 8-point Heat lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Outside for Butler. The three is up. And the Heat, another three.
Jimmy Butler can score from all three levels, which makes him a big-time threat.
They set the pick. Pass to Dosunmu. From behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Rozier with it. Into the lane. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Heat.
Butler's jump shot has certainly come a long way. He's pretty much on point from anywhere.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Williams passes to Terry. Takes a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Rozier outside. Outside for Butler. Back to Rozier from outside the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Williams from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Patrick Williams drilled that shot. The defense has to respect his range.
Rozier outside. Pass to Jaquez. 1:05 left in the fourth. A nice shot by Butler.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Outside, Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Shooting for Chicago.
And Williams drops them both.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Pass to Jaquez. Outside Butler. From downtown. Nice shot there. Making him 8 for 13.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
On the break. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And the jam by Drummond.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
On the break. There's Ball with a 3. Fires from deep. Off on that one. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
Get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the 1.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Schroeder surveying the floor. From T. Johnson, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Hero finds Rozier. Hero sets the pick for Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. Lock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Butler. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rozier with a screen on Bridges. The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nets passing it around. Finney-Smith. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Rozier looking around. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. An easy 2 points on the layup. Rozier's got 6 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Making the defense look silly right there. Sick handles. As a result, court opens up, and he converts the easy one.
Rozier kicks to Butler. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Nets trail by 7. Johnson in the corner. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Schroeder, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Lonnie Walker comes in for Johnson, and Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Clock up 2 there.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. Outside Butler. Hero against Bridges. Shot's good by Hero.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They get a hand on it, and so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Bridges out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Right, the pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Here's Jaquez. Now the pass to Hero. But Trey sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Butler with the steal. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Inside, Jaquez, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
Schroeder against Wright, fires the three. They get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Walker. The three from Johnson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler, a screen on Smith. Outside Butler. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Josh Richardson checked in for Miami.
0. Josh Richardson.
1:36 left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. Here's Smith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
That's a 2 from Butler. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Schroeder. Johnson outside. To the paint. And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, man, how about Johnson coming at you with some power to get the finish?
Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. He gets it in there. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The drive by Schroeder. Smith on the wing. Richardson against Schroeder. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, at 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
Three-pointer right. Rebound by Smith. Now Schroeder with 1 on the clock. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
I love Johnson's fearlessness. He's so good at knowing when to cut.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that... Okay.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hands.
And finished off by Wright.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Smith finds Simmons. Smith sets the pick for Simmons. Knocked loose. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first. Who's going to quit first? That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Martin's checked in for the Heat. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Love with the screen on Schroeder. And right, here we go. 5 to shoot. Richardson against Smith, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Nets trail by 4. Schroeder outside. Finney-Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Nets passing it around. Smith left side. 5 on the clock, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
It's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
And here is Wright. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Miami shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Bridges. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 5. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
And Wright kicks to Richardson. Back to Wright. Kicks it out to Love. Smith against Wright. 14 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. Nets trail by 3. Bridges passes to Claxton. 1:37 left in the third. Got a piece of it. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Man, sometimes there's dunks and then there's mean dunks. That was a mean dunk.
Finney-Smith kicks to Smith. There's the drive. Count that one.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Miami leading by 3. Now here's Wright. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Offline from the top of the key. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Johnson. Now, here's Bridges. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. For the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Rozier with the ball. 8 points for him. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Here's Claxton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. You can't give away possessions like that.
For 3, Bridges. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward. Walker with it. Picked up by Hero. Schroeder against Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Rozier. And the pass to Hawkes. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. And the shot goes in.
That is a tough 2 right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Nobody near Schroeder. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Rebound by Butler. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Hawkes the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Schroeder. Butler kicks to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Bates Diop. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Out to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shakes him. And the layup's good off the glass. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Rozier. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Adebayo against Bridges. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 4. Quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And yes, it's good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Schroeder setting a pick for Bridges. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Schroeder off target from outside. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Rozier against Schroeder. They set the screen. Outside Hero. Driving the lane. The kick out to Rozier to tie it up. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. The Nets with the lead. Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Schroeder finds Finney-Smith. It's good.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Heat shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Rozier against Schroeder. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
We've seen some moments where Bam has had to step up and be a leader in times like this, including going to the line in important moments.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Miami grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hero passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. To take the lead. Off target from downtown. Hero no good. Now Bridges misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
Look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. Ball no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Schroeder with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Here's Claxton. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball finds Levine. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's DeRozan. No good on his first attempt of the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Finney Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Levine for 3. Vucevic, the pass to Caruso. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Johnson for 3. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. The 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Schroeder against ball. DeRozan outside. Here's the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
Caruso against Johnson. Pass to ball. And here is DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Ball finds Caruso. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Here's Johnson, and there's another one for the Nets.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson inside, pounded by Ball. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
A deep three from Paul. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Finney-Smith's got 8.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Caruso. DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. Kicks it to DeRozan. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Bridges outside. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Bridges. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in a good situation, up. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Here's Dosunmu. It's deflected. They retain possession. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more. And the Nets making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
First personal foul.
That one misses for Drummond. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative 3-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Now here's Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Bridges with it. Green picks him up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Drummond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's White. Out left to the wing. Here's Drummond, and he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his second basket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Clowney. Bridges outside. Here's Clowney. Jacks up a 3, and the Nets another 3.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Stolen by Bridges. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Williams. To the left wing. Back to Drummond. Clock at 6. Outside White. That one off the back iron and out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Good. Clowney's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And that one's good.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. White for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Chicago foul.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
They stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Claxton down low, working on Vucevic. And here's Schroeder outside. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Levine passes to Ball. DeRozan outside. Picked by Vucevic. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Six to shoot. Here's Levine. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nets ball.
.27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Schroeder passes to Walker. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Schroeder. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Pass to Claxton from downtown. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Claxton's got 6.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Ball passes to Levine. Releases from 15. Vucevic finds Levine. And here's Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Levine can't hit. Brooklyn has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Johnson a screen on Levine. And here's Schroeder outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Walker. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Levine. Caruso left side. Walker against Vucevic. Back to Caruso. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Caruso's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Here's Levine for three. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the Bulls score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Finney Smith. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. He's got 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Here's Schroeder. It's an 18-point lead. A good look from Johnson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Again, it's Chicago with a three.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Walker. And there's the drive. Here's Claxton. Outside Finney Smith. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Finney Smith's got 4 points this quarter. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Levine for three. Fires in the triple.
Look, Levine could always score, but it's clear to see that his shooting touch has increased every year he's been in the league.
The kick out to Walker. Now here's Claxton, covered by Vucevic. Who poked away. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from three. Caruso's got 8.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Here's Claxton, and he drives in. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Assisted by
Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Caruso. Give him 8. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the attack, Schroeder. Here's Finney Smith. The kick out to Johnson. And the three off target. Outside Levine. Back to Vucevic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Dennis Schroeder.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Ball with a steal. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The time is here.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Here's Caruso. That one's wide left. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Watford. No good on the triple. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Walker. And for Chicago, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Caruso outside. Now Vucevic. Now here's Caruso. They get it back. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Watford comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in for Johnson. For Chicago, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball taking his time here. To the wing, right side. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
When he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Right side, Simmons. Pass to Watford. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas passes to Watford. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
DeRozan for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Simmons, the pass to Watford. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 13.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Back to Ball. Fires from deep. And Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Back to Simmons. Here's Watford. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Watford's got his first basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
2 minutes.
Caruso finds DeRozan. There's a screen. DeRozan, dribble drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Nasumu, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball.
Substitution on the
Off the inbound. The kick out to Johnson. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The assist.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
White against Schroeder. Kicks it to DeRozan. Brooklyn with the board. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
The Nets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Bridges. They set a pick. Back to Schroeder. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Johnson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine, and he makes the first.
Team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
He's off on the second. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Outside LaVine. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Claxton with it. Puts up a 3. No good there. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Done.
Totally right, Kevin. Young teams don't usually win a lot of games. It takes time to learn the ins and outs of this league.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. Hero out there with Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And it's Rozier missing. Ball with it. Picked up by Rozier. Here's Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Passes to Rozier. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And when Rozier goes on the drive, he's relentless. Even the contact can't throw off his shot.
Pass to Levine. Now Caruso. He's covered by Hero. DeRozan a screen on Hero. And that one's good, Caruso.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while.
Oh! That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. DeRozan finds Caruso. And the Bulls another 3.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Rozier into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
They get it back outside Levine. The 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's Rozier again missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Shoots it. Again, Levine missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Butler against DeRozan. And it's Butler missing. Bulls leading by 6. For 3, Levine buries it from three-point range. Levine's got 5.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide-open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Heat ball.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Wasted no time on that one.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Rozier against Ball. Outside Butler. On the pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Butler against Ball. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero, that's a two-pointer. He shoots again. Pass to Jaquez. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
And if Adebayo starts hitting those, this offense immediately reaches another level. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Rozier against Ball. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer, Butler, and again, Miami with the triple.
The three-pointer opens up so many options for Jimmy Butler.
Levine, a screen on Rozier. Ball, no good. It's picked off. He gets it up. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Bulls out front, up by 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Lonzo Ball out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Baseline J on the way. Hero, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
And a wide-open look for Hero. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Levine. 5 points in the game, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Hero passes to Jaquez. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
There's so much LeBron brings to the table. Athleticism, shooting, playmaking. There isn't much he can't do.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Chicago making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. White, he's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Wright missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Zach LaVine drilling the shot. Fantastic from range.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Caruso, the pass the ball. That 3 off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Passes it to Jaquez.
2 minutes remaining in the
Adebayo the screen.
2 minutes.
To the middle, and they get it. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 18 feet away, Ball with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Levine sets the screen for Ball. And the jam by Levine.
When he's hot, Zach LaVine is one of the best scorers in the game. Unstoppable.
Ball against Wright. Outside Butler. 54 seconds left here in the second. Shoots the three. Out to the right wing. Deep, Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Jaquez, guarded by Levine. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Tipped away. Into the lane, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Caruso, no good. Adebayo against Drummond. It's right on the wing. The three ball. With no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Richardson is out there with Wright. Then it's Martin. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Here's Richardson. Dishes to Wright. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Drake, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Right outside. There's a good screen. Richardson outside. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Right outside. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Outside, White. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Drummond working against Love. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dosunmu hits the target from 18 feet. Dosunmu's got 8 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Dosunmu, shot's good. He's got 10.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's White, outside for Martin. 1:43 left to play in the third. Pass to Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. 1:31 left in the third quarter. There's the pass to Drummond. Now here's Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Richardson for 3. Drills it from outside. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
3-pointer, Martin, and again, Miami with the triple.
Caleb Martin being competitive, matching threes.
Here's DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat trail by 13. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Highsmith. Back to Wright. DeRozan with the rebound. Pass to Drummond. Martin against Green. Passes it to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. Shot from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That is DeMar's spot. Maybe the best mid-range shooter in the game.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Kobe White, and it's Green in at the small forward. And DeRozan kicks to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. Another 3 for Chicago.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make it pay.
Green dishes to Drummond, and the whistle blows. It's going to be a Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Stolen away. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
And stolen by White. And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Chicago. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Drummond sets the screen for White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Drummond with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Green inside the three-point line. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Javonte Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Here's Jaquez, guarded by Green. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
And slam dunk by Butler.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
Here's Dosunmu. Buries the long-range jumper. Dosunmu's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Shots good by Hero.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Drummond passes to Green. Back to Drummond. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside DeRozan. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's White. Misses the 3. And here are the Heat. To the left side wing. Pass to Rozier. Good opportunity right here. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside DeRozan. From outside the arc. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right. right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.